The exercise we're going to see with different mediums is for the office worker prolonged sitting syndrome. And I'm going to begin with the balloons first. I'm sitting on an armchair. I have a balloon between my knees. My knees are hip width. My hands are placed on the chair. And what I'm doing is I'm pressing my knees into the balloon and stretching myself through my elbows and raising my head, and my eyes are head level. And you drop. And once again, you press the balloon in, press your hands into the chair, and you raise yourself through stretched elbows, but you keep yourself on the chair and relax. Then in turn, I use 2 additional balloons and I put them underneath my shoulders. So the idea is I press the balloon with my knees, press my elbows into the balloons, and again I raise my torso towards the ceiling and keeping my head eye level, and I release. I press my knees into the balloon, press my elbows into the balloon, and you can see how my torso is going upward. You can also do it with the fact of putting the balloons on the arm rests. Press the balloon in, press down, and again you raise yourself upward towards the ceiling. The third step is you put the balloon behind your back. The balloon between my shoulder blades, and I'm leaning into the chair, and the first thing I'm doing is I'm pressing my knees into the balloon, pressing my back into the balloon, and I have the third balloon under my chin, and I'm pressing my arms into my torso like so, and stretching my entire upper back, my neck, and my head is moving upward. And you can just feel how it's relaxing your chest. You feel the circulation, and all of a sudden you feel as if you've just had a shot of scotch, if you want to put it this way. Okay, so you do it again. Press your knees in, press your back into the balloon. Now press this balloon inward with your arms, elbows towards your body, and release. The other step is you put the balloon behind your head. You clasp your hands behind your head, holding on to the balloon. Your elbows are out. Again, press your knees in, press your back into the chair where the balloon is between your shoulder blades, and now press your head back into balloon and release. And it could be a count to 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. So 1 press, 2 press, 3 press. And that's the balloon therapy for the chair. Different colored bands, each one being a different strength. The highest strength is the gray, then the purple, then the green, and then the pink. It depends at what stage your body is and what your strength is. So you have to build up accordingly so that you don't hurt yourself. Now this is a little bit more different. Okay, so I bend my knees, my feet are hip width, and I grab a band, I put it above my head, and I bring the band down to the back of my head, like so. And I breathe in and I breathe out. Just gentle, gentle motions, up and down, up and down. And then to stretch my shoulder blades well, I put the band behind my head and back, and one arm goes up and the other goes down, and you release it. Bring it up and down, bring it up and down. And of course, you always must remember to breathe and to have the proper hold and not to go fast. So I put it on the other side and I repeat. So one hand goes down, the other goes up, same body position. And release. Up and down, up and down. And then I put it underneath my chin, and this gives you again a different kind of stretch. And you hold it underneath your chin and you go to the side. And again, you stretch your wrists so that you have a full wrist stretch, and hold and bring it gently in. Then you put it behind your head. You rest it on your neck, and again, you put it out. You can see my wrists are nice and stretched, and bring it in. And you repeat front and back. And then you can finalize it again by bringing it up above your head, and you do as many as you're comfortable with. Body same position, everything is just slow moving up and down. You put the band underneath your chin and you go out to the sides. Just make sure you do it slowly, hold and stretch your wrists, and come in slowly and hold. The band is always resting underneath your chin on your neck. And then you go behind your head and you do the same thing. The band is resting on your neck. You go out to the side, hold, and come back in. Always make sure that your knees are bent, your buns are locked, and you're holding your body together. The back stretch. Okay, like this, bend and tuck. So one arm goes up and one goes down. And you can just see how it's stretching your body, like so, and then you change it around. And you go, one goes up, one goes down. And you repeat. 2, and down, and 3, and down. 2.5 pound weights. Most individuals will probably use a 1 pounder, but I use 2.5 pounds. So what you do, it depends at what level you're starting. So you have to make sure that you don't hurt yourself, but you I would start off with a 1 pound size and then work upwards. So it's the same story. You position your body properly, bend your knees, lock your buns, hold yourself tight, and you bring the weights to your shoulders and down to your thighs. Slowly and down, slowly and down. You put the weights on your shoulders and your elbows are shoulder height, and you bring your weights out to the side but not entirely stretched, and back. Out, hold, and back. Out, hold, and back. Swing your arms like so, to and fro, to and fro. After that, you bring your weights above your head, and again, make sure your body is well stretched, your elbows are straight, your head is eye level, and you just simply clap away for as many as you can comfortably, and then bring your weights down, but always bring them close to your body so that you don't hurt yourself. And then you can take your anger out on anybody you like by giving a few punches like that. Just go away and punch as many times as you like. So what you do, you bend your knees like this, get down, and it's midway between your ankles and approximately 2 feet in front of you, and you just press yourself up and release. Press up and release, press up and release. And then I bring this one, I turn it to the horizontal position and do the same thing. Press up, press your heels and your toes into the floor like this and stretch yourself and release. And again, you can feel it right through your buttocks, right into your legs like this. And then I go put the block between my ankles and right in between my feet, and then I go back like that for a stretch like so. And then the final one is you bring it all in front and you just lower yourself like this and relax. But there's one more that you have to do, okay? When you're finished, you stand. Again, your feet are hip width, and you can also, I'll probably show you right now from the back. You see, what you do is your buns, and what you're doing is you're squeezing your buns and bringing your back into your hands. That's the kind of movement you're doing. So in other words, you are massaging your back, massaging your back. You can just feel the movements and you can actually see the movement. And that is highly stimulating for your internal organs. So by the time you're finished, you're relaxed. You say, oh, I'm here. That's it in a nutshell.